Hello, welcome to the Park Bench. This is where the Sandwich Park District informs you and we hope entertains you along the way on everything going on in the Sandwich Park District and the area we serve. My name is Michael McCann. I'm the Executive Director of the Sandwich Park District and I'm your host today. And we're going to be looking at two dates that are coming up on the calendar that we all kind of know about, but not really. We follow certain paradigms with these dates and we don't know why. And so we're going to delve a little deep with those and give you some tips on gardening and everything outdoors. So with me today is Bill Novicki. Bill, hello.
Hi, Mike. How you doing?
Now, Bill, what's your role with the Sandwich Park District?
So I'm the park superintendent, so I take care of all the parks and grounds in our area.
So you have a green thumb.
Yes,
which you watch so it wouldn't be, could show here because we have a green screen behind us, right? With the rolling hills. Very good. All right, so we have two dates coming up. We have Arbor Day and we have Earth Day. Which one comes first?
Yeah, so Earth Day is going to be our first day on April 22nd.
Okay.
And then Arbor Day is that Friday, which will be April 26th.
Okay, now, what's the difference? I mean, I know they all have to do with outside, but why is there two? What's the deal?
So originally, Arbor Day was the first day that was started. Arbor Day started actually in 1872, a long time ago. Sterling was the guy's name that started, or Sterling Morton.
Okay.
And he started that day trying to promote planting trees in Nebraska. And he promoted it, he wanted to plant trees, and that day they planted over 1 million trees in Nebraska. Lots of trees. Helping kind of, conservation and taking care of our earth. That was in one day.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
With the volunteers and people, 1872. It's a long time ago. So then things got moved and didn't take, not until 1972 is when we actually made it a national holiday.
Okay.
So 100 years later, we made it a national holiday. Earth Day, on the other hand, that is going to be on the 22nd. And that did not become a national holiday until 1970. So it's 2 years before Arbor Day started. And that's promoting our, earth, conservation, recycling, anything celebrating, taking care of our planet, really, is what it is.
So Arbor Day is more about trees.
Exactly.
Specifically.
Yep.
And Earth Day encompasses everything to do with the earth, from climate change to go green to recycling to gardening and everything.
Taking care of our planet, exactly.
Okay, very good. So now, what are some of your special ways to celebrate both days?
So Earth Day, I love to go out and do as much planting, things like that, not just trees, but other things. Of course, you can do trees on Earth Day as well, but recycling, cleaning, finding different uses, anything we can do, roadside pickups, trash pickups along highways, whatever we can do to celebrate our earth and taking care of it. And that's kind of the one day of year to spring clean, if you will, is what I like to look at it, is clean up things. Like I said, just picking up trash and taking care of our planet.
Okay.
Arbor Day, again, celebrating trees, love to go out and plant a tree. And of course, most people don't have a lot of yard space where they can just plant trees every single year. So there's different ways you can go around, talk to local park districts, forest preserves, and donate and plant trees in those areas and participate in different events like we have coming up.
So I know you keep an inventory of trees at the Sandwich Park District. How many trees do we have in all of our parks?
Hundreds. To be honest, I can't give you an exact number, but we have hundreds of trees. All different varieties. Tree diversity is a big thing with us, so we try to plant as much as possible, and things that are really native to Illinois in this area, this region.
Why is that so important? I hear about being native to Illinois when people do wetland burns, when they're doing those type of things. It always comes to the forefront. It's got to be native Illinois, native Illinois.
Yeah.
Who cares? Why is that important?
Well, what it is, it's important to, one, you have to know your landscape. You have to know where you're at. You would never want to plant a tree that's used to being in water and kind of a wet area, and you would never want to plant that in a dry area. So it's knowing your landscape, it's knowing where we are in the North America, in the United States, knowing the location we are at. You also want to look at the pollinators, the animals that feed off those trees. There are certain things that are native to this area that eat those trees or pollinate and use different varieties of those kind of plants that they need to survive on.
It's all about balance.
Exactly.
Okay, very good. Well, we're going to talk more about balancing Arbor Day and Earth Day, but we're going to pause for the cause right now. We'll be right back.